responsibility, and awake. What I'm talking about here is there are many things that happen in our life that aren't our responsibility. They just happen. What I'm talking about is when things do happen, how do we respond to them responsibly? So in my early life, I was a cabinet maker, and I had this one job where all of a sudden 3 bridges between me and the job site were taken out, and I got very pissed about it. I didn't have to get pissed, but I did get pissed. And so all of a sudden, component parts that I ordered for these kitchens started showing up incorrectly made. And I was pissed. I thought, these people that are translating my drawings into physical products were not being effective. And I gave all the responsibility for the things made wrong to them. And what I realized is I was so pissed that I was causing some issues with the people on the other end of the phone, and consequently things were made incorrectly. And so I changed my attitude about it, and I started thanking people for doing this job for me because it sped my production of a kitchen vastly, and in appreciating them for what they did, parts started showing up beautifully, well made. So that's things that you can't control, but you can control your attitude about them and who's responsible. And from then on, I've sort of been a property manager, and often things don't go the way you expect. Like I had a bunch of people working under me that the owner wanted me to treat them as though they were contractors. Well, they weren't really contractors. They were actually people who'd always worked a job but didn't have the skills to become a contractor. And after trying to meet his expectations, what I realized is people were just buying things at wholesale, not at wholesale cost, but at retail cost, and charging the contractor an upgrade or an upcharge on those products and making profit off of it. So I had to become responsible for my duty as a property manager and explain to them and actually take them out of that situation and put them back in just a worker situation where they could function properly, and tell the property manager about it. So we have to respond to whatever shows up in our environment. And in this way, even if we're embarrassed, we have to tell the truth and be honest with ourselves and be responsible, take on the responsibility of, in this case, being a responsible contractor and making sure the property goes well managed with little damage and cost-wise. So responsibility and awake. Thank you.